like leather on the wheel, no destination. The dashboard lights glowing in isolation. Cold asphalt breathing beneath the rubber tread. Just an engine hum and the static in my head. Metal and bone locked in a rhythmic race, moving through the shadow of this empty space.
We don't talk,
we don't look behind.
two moving shapes in a state of mind.
Liquid glass reflections on the window pane, sinking deep into the pulse of the cyber rain.
Feel the kinetic friction start to rise, a sudden spark inside the dark horizon eyes. Voltage pulling through the silver wire.
Cold carbon ready to ignite the fire.
We drive to nowhere into the black.
No neon sign is ever turning us back.
Just the kinetic friction and the analog grit.
We are the motion where the shadows split.
We drive to nowhere. We disappear, leaving the echo
Of the pressure here. The friction on the tires makes a heavy sound. Midnight acceleration on the frozen ground. Steel pistons pumping regular and tight, cutting like a blade through the heavy night. Your hand on the console, a sudden shift, letting the asymmetric tempo drift. No words needed when the rhythm is clear.
We leave the garbage of the world right here. Voltage pulling through the silver wire.
Cold carbon ready to ignite the fire.
We drive to nowhere into the black.
No neon sign is ever turning us back.
Just the kinetic friction and the analog grit.
We are the motion where the shadows split.
We drive to nowhere. We disappear, leaving the echo
Of the pressure here.
Tell me what your senses feel.
No fake digital
Grandmaster Music.
Inside the display, the artificial boundaries melting away. A dark wave forms on the edge of the screen, the heaviest frequency nobody has seen. Your hand on my leather, a mechanical lock, ignoring the alignment and the tick of the clock. We move with the pulse of the sub-bass sound, sinking 4 floors deep beneath the frozen ground.
Carbon and wire,
a structural thread,
just an analog signal running loose in the head. The current is changing, the line is awake, testing the maximum pressure we take. A sudden ignition, a chemical spark, cutting like a neon blade through the dark. We shatter the glass, we break the design, crossing the border of the regular line.
no mathematical prison can hold us tonight.
We explode into the future of a cybernetic light.
We shatter the glass, we run through the clean, living in the silence of the heavy machine. Static discharge on the obsidian block, asymmetric timing, breaking the lock. No generic signatures, no fake AI tone, just the raw animal instinct standing alone. Your breath on my skin feels like an electronic hum, waiting for the heavy strike of the kick drum to come. We leave the digital garbage behind, a clean physical motion in the state of mind.
The current is changing, the line is awake, testing the maximum pressure we take. We shatter the glass, we break the design, crossing the border of the regular line.
No mathematical prison can hold us tonight.
We explode into the future of the cybernetic light.
We shatter the glass, we run through the clean, living in the silence of the heavy machine.
Tell me that the impact is real.
The clean grid, we let the drift grow deep inside the zone where the subharmonics flow. Hear the analog copper explode in the wire, shattering the matrix.
Fuel to the fire. We shatter the glass, we break the design, crossing the border of the regular line.
No mathematical prison can hold us tonight.
We explode into the future of the cybernetic light.
We shatter the glass, we run through the clean, living in the silence of the heavy machine. Dust on the concrete, summer air is tight. Engines turn slowly in the coastal light. We break the regular grid, we change the track, stepping over the border, never looking back. Skin against the vinyl, heavy bassline compression, moving past the boundary of the old obsession. Acoustic vibrations running through the floor. We leave the digital noise behind the door.
Just a physical drive under the open sky. No synthetic answers, no reason why. Friction on the surface, ready to expand. Tracing out the map directly on your hand. Catch the live frequency, let the copper wire bleed. This is the kinetic force that we both need.
We escape the loop, we hit the open ground.
Nothing but the bass and the acoustic sound.
Feel the rhythmic strike, hear the string explode.
We are running clean down this empty road.
We escape the loop, the heavy pressure drops. The motion is alive and it never stops. Tires cutting corners on the mountain pass. Midnight acceleration shatter like a glass. The pulse is organic, the timing is loose, breaking every system, cutting every noose. Your breath on my shoulder, an asymmetric beat, rising from the shadow of the city street. We don't need the grid to tell us how to feel, when the heavy timber and the chords are real.
Friction on the surface, ready to expand. Tracing out the map directly on your hand.
We escape the loop,
We hit the open ground. Nothing but the bass and the acoustic sound.
feel the rhythmic strike.
Hear the string explode. We are running clean down this empty road.
We escape the loop,
The heavy pressure drops.
the motion is alive and it never stops. Nerve against metal, kinetic code. Watch the new alignment now unfold. No mathematical prison, no generic sound. We dump the artificial garbage on the ground.
Hear the strings pulling, heavy and tight, guiding us directly through the coastal night.
We escape the loop,
We hit the open ground. Nothing but the bass and the acoustic sound.
feel the rhythmic strike.
Hear the string explode. We are running clean down this empty road.
We escape the loop,
The heavy pressure drops.
the motion is alive and it never stops.
Then it never stops.
Salt water drying on the obsidian floor, shadows moving slow behind the open door. The tempo drifts away from the rigid line, unwinding every knot in your design. No digital pressure, no synthetic noise, just the analog balance of your heavy voice.
We slide across the smooth surface layer, locked deep inside this physical prayer.
Your fingers tracing out the cold contour,
keeping the connection heavy and pure. Feel the temperature drop as the sun goes down, sinking beneath the weight of the frozen town. The copper frequency begins to align, your kinetic motion crossing into mine. We move like a liquid mirage tonight, slipping away from the mechanical light.
no mathematical rules to obey.
We melt the structural code away.
We move like a
Liquid mirage in the dark, leaving nothing behind but a friction spark.
chrome reflections on the leather seat, the cooling asphalt under our feet. We don't need the grid to tell us where to go when the sub-bass pressure is running low. When there's a metric shift in the rhythm track, we are too far out to ever turn back. Just the mechanical breath of the cool machine and the empty spaces sliding in between.
Temperature drop as the sun goes down, sinking beneath the weight of the frozen town. We move like a liquid mirage tonight, slipping away from the mechanical light.
No mathematical rules to obey.
We melt the structural code away.
We move like a
Liquid mirage in the dark, leaving nothing behind but a friction spark. No fake digital cleanliness here, just the analog grid running hot and clear. Hear the muted strings pull and release as the structural boundaries finally cease.
Bare feet pressing down the heavy timber floor. No digital static coming through the door. The low-end frequency is moving through the bone. A primal reaction, standing all alone. Heavy log drum shifting under our weight, locking down the pattern, changing up the fate. No synthetic plastic, no artificial light, just the raw traction of your body crossing by.
We keep the tempo drifting, organic and loose, cutting through the grid, releasing every news. Feel the heat rising from the deep percussion track. A physical momentum, no more turning back. Copper wires warm, signal is clear. We leave the garbage of the city right here.
We feel the deep traction down in the dark. Every single motion leaves a heavy spark. No mathematical control, no fake design, just the Afro pulse running down the spine. We feel the deep traction, the pressure drops. The groove is alive and it never stops. Sweat on the collar, wood and skin collide, moving with the current of the rising tide. Baseline compression is smooth and unctuous. No generic noise can never touch us. Your breath on my shoulder in asymmetric swing, hearing how the strings and the timbers sing. We don't talk, we don't look behind. Two physical shapes in a state of mind.
Feel the heat rising from the deep percussion track. A physical momentum, no more turning back.
We feel the deep traction down in the dark. Every single motion leaves a heavy spark. No mathematical control, no fake design, just the Afro pulse running down the spine. We feel the deep traction, the pressure drops. The groove is alive and it never stops. Nerve on timber skin, let the physical friction begin. No clean digital lines to obey. We melt the structural prison away. Hear the log drum pumping, regular and deep, waking up the senses that they wanted to keep. The deep traction down in the dark. Every single motion leaves a heavy spark. No mathematical control, no fake design, just the Afro pulse running down the spine. We feel the deep traction, the pressure drops. The groove is alive and it never stops.